What's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. Welcome to Phase 6 Wednesday workout, where we are getting back to some straight arm scapular strength. This is another one of those workouts where if you don't have the tutorials, it can be very hard to understand what it is that we're doing, because there's some really, when you do straight arm scapular strength, it's the devil's in the detail. And if you get the details right, you get some great results. And if you don't, you just kind of flail around, not really doing a lot. Today we're also working on the middle splits, and for those of you that are capable, we're going to be doing a little bit of an advanced progression for the middle splits. For those of you that aren't, you'll just stay with the active middle splits that we always work on at the start of our journey. So as always, we shall begin with a warm-up. And I can tell you guys, I don't know how everybody's feeling, but man, I am cooked. Because for this week, I've been doing these workouts, and then later in the day doing the follow-along workout for our UMS Online Coaching, which is the actual workout that our gym members normally do at the gym. So I've been doing 2 workouts a day, and I am feeling it.
What's up, tribe? If you're new to the channel, we got Rad Baumeister in front of the camera, modeling for you today. Across from me, socially distanced, is Will, Big Willie P, and he's our gym manager. And I am, of course, Yanni Baumeister. And behind the mix, we got Richie the Rig. We are Unity Gym and the Unify Movement System. We teach driven people to become strong, flexible, and fit. Every workout is designed in balance to develop all 3 attributes so that you create the perfect foundation for athletic performance. How are you, Will?
I'm very good, thank you, Yanni. A little bit more sore today. I don't know what I'm going to do possibly to get through the rest of this week, but I'm going to have to do what everyone else is doing, bite my lip and give it hell.
Anybody wants to know why we call Richie the Rig? It's because he's the biggest dick we've ever seen.
Ginormous.
Just a ginormous dick.
You're going to have some people out there really, really excited by that comment.
Yeah. And our subscribers has just jumped up 10.
On that note, let's give a big warm welcome to the 36 new subscribers since yesterday. If you are on the live stream, please introduce yourself. Let us know who you are and where you're tuning in from, and we'll send you back some love. And of course, quick reminder to everybody who's following along here, if you want to go deeper on this program, there is a link in the description. We do create full tutorials for all of the movements, all of the workouts and program cards. Of course, the production quality there is exponentially different to this because it's not a follow along, it's not a live stream, it's a properly produced personal training session online. For this week and this week only, you can pick up the entire program on the launch offer for Phase 6, which is $29, link in the description. Also, if you want to dip your toe a little deeper into the Unity Gym pool of awesomeness, you can download any of our blueprints. We have a blueprint for strength, flexibility, we have a blueprint for nutrition, and we have a blueprint for how to create the perfect at-home workout. Each of them contain the 10 biggest insights and aha moments from our coaching experience over the last 20 years. And of course, we urge all of you to jump on over using the link in the description to the UMS Movement Mastermind Facebook group, where you can interact at a higher level. You can post videos of yourself training, get critic and feedback from our tribe and our moderators and us included. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
My legs are so sore. I'm just starting to really feel the DOMs now from yesterday.
But he was about to say, my legs are so sore, I'm just going to have a little bitch and a whinge now.
Pretty much.
I'll be doing that all day.
I did go and do 5. I did have to do 5 sets of low bar barbell back squats, followed by a whole bunch of step ups and Nordic hamstring curls after the follow along workout yesterday. I had to film the UMS Tuesday workout. It was a good day for legs.
Yeah, doubling up on the leg session.
Oh, I may or may not have lifted a very light weight on the back squat. But the
You heard it here first, Rad's a pussy.
the step ups murdered me, man. I set the step up quite high and it's tough.
That's always the mistake of PTs. We always think, oh, this is light enough, we can do that. And it's not.
No.
We need to go lighter.
Yeah.
Good morning to everyone who's jumped on the comment section. We've got Patricia Sturby saying good morning / afternoon. MJ's in the house. MJ, good to see you back, mate.
MJ, mate, I had a chat to MJ yesterday. He was telling me how he's been struggling with doing his training, mate. It's really good to see you on here, MJ. And as I said, tomorrow and Friday are the days that I really want you to do. I really want you to feel what I felt, what I'm feeling now from Monday and Tuesday's workout, which we repeat tomorrow and Friday. There's some really good calisthenic stuff. MJ, let us know if you watched the tutorials yet, and if you didn't, no problem. I'll make sure I coach you guys through it. I just want to take the mic for a little minute here. Because we're back to straight arm scapular strength this month, I want to talk a little bit about what your goal is here. So for anybody that's watched the tutorial and you understand the progressions, it's really important to know what you're trying to work with straight arm scapular strength. And basically, at all costs, you keep your elbows completely straight. That means if your arms go like that at all during the workout, you've failed the rep. And it's very important to be honest with yourself with what you're capable of, because at the learning levels with straight arm scapular strength is muscle activation. For a lot of people, when you start doing straight arm strength, you can't even really figure out how to activate the muscles to create the movement, and that is part of the journey. So the answer is not, this is where most people go wrong. They say, I can't feel it, I'm going to try and make it harder. And all you do is just progress to a level that your body really isn't ready for, and you just learn a whole lot of nothing. So in the tutorials, of course, there's progressions and regressions for everything. And for those of you that are still new to this stuff that can't do it, you just need to focus on the activation. You'll get to a point eventually where you can push yourself and you can really go for it. Now that said, for any of our Unity Gym members that can do a tuck planche, you're welcome to do that. If you want to do a tuck planche, go for it. I'm going to be doing, honestly, probably about 3 reps of the scapular push-up planche lean, because I've got to do another straight arm scapular strength workout this afternoon for the UMS Online Coaching program, so I've really got to manage my load. Now, when you do either the scapular push-up or the scapular push-up to lean, or the tuck planche, any of those progressions, when we do the reps, we're really aiming for up to 8 to 10 reps. You can go for 8 to 10 reps with it, but we look for a minimum of 3 reps. If you can't do 3 good reps, you need to regress and do an easier version, okay? And if you really struggle with this stuff and you can't get the scapular push-up going on, what's really good is to just go up to a wall like this, tuck your bum in, shoulders down, and just do a couple of reps like this, because there's very little weight here now, but it allows me to feel what's meant to be going on in my shoulders, and then you go straight down on the ground and do your reps there. I'm only going to be doing 3 reps. So I'm going to do my 3 reps, and then I'm going to stop so that I can manage my fatigue, and I'll give you an opportunity to do more reps if you want, and then we'll go into the flexibility. That's how it's going to work. And then same thing with the front lever progression that I'm doing on the towel. If you're not ready for it, you just do the horizontal rows like we showed in the tutorials. But for those of you that are ready, just remember that there's no movement in the elbows that's happening here. It's all about what's going on in the shoulders. So you're depressing and retracting the shoulders while you pull your arms down and really trying to get the lats firing up. That's why we call it the lat activation movement. And it has a massive carryover to your front lever when you do get to go out into a park or back into the gym and work on a front lever. So, you know, by doing this movement here with the towel, so this is how we're doing it. We're coming from the bottom and pulling all the way up. That movement in the arm is the exact same movement that happens when you do a tuck lever. So when you come up into your front lever movement like that, it all comes from here. It's all those muscles there, okay? If you're smart about it and you do it the right way, what we're doing here, the strength, the activation is going to have a massive carryover to whatever you choose to do when you move out of these at-home workouts. All right.
MJ's saying couldn't find the tutorials.
They're on the Facebook page for the Unity Gym Tribe. You might need to scroll or I'll tag you in them again. But MJ, for you, what I want you to do, I know your strength. I want you to work on the scapular push-up planche lean. And what I want you to do is tuck your hips forward and tense your butt and try and keep a straight line from your heels to your head. So the big mistake people make is they go like this when they come down, they sag their back, or they come up like this at the top. So I want you to keep straight line from head to heel. And then once you're at the top, you stay depressed and protracted, and we lean forward as far as you can, hold for 3 seconds, come back, and then go again. That's what I want you to do. And up here, you just watch the movement that I do. Use your legs as little as possible and do it all from your arms. Think about activating your lats in a 3-second hold, okay? I know what your capabilities are and what your movement vocabulary is. I know you're going to be able to work it out just by watching me do a couple of reps.
Gunnar Nielsen's also saying he couldn't find them yesterday, so please give us a link.
Okay.
Can we pin them to the top of the group?
Yeah, we can. We can. All right, here we go, team.
Today, gang.
We'll organise that today for all of the Unity Gym Tribe members to make it easier to find the Phase 6 tutorials.
So scapular push up all the way, and then come forward and hold for 3 seconds. Then come back again. Come forward, hold for 3. Come back again.
Give some shout outs here. Thanks very much, Mr. Fudge, for the love.
Okay, I'll give you some.
We got Young Guy on the stream.
Give you an
Roy
opportunity
Stern,
to get a few more reps done.
Sheila Tan, Margot Sawyer, Luke Washinsky.
Proper scapular push up. Hold the protraction as you lean forward. Hold it for 3 seconds. Come back. Scapular push up again. Don't rush any part of the movement. Everything should be slow and controlled. Okay, now we're doing the downward frog. So, on the ground here. So this is one of those moves. You don't want to do this at the gym while you're looking at somebody else and giving them a wink. That's you probably get.
Or you might want to.
Maybe you do
Yeah.
want to.
What
Who
your
knows?
preference.
Maybe you do.
I don't know. I'm sitting right behind the camera, so I feel a bit awkward now.
So, what you want to do here, team, is if you tense your glutes, you're trying to pull your knees outward and push your hips into the ground. Okay? 5 seconds. And now we're going to try and squeeze the legs together by using the adductors, which are the muscles we're trying to create flexibility in. So we squeeze the legs together as hard as you can for 5 seconds. Relax. Tense the glutes. Pull the legs out. Relax. Squeeze the legs together. Relax. And again, tense the glutes. And tense the adductors.
Felix Leon saying I tried to take a yesterday easy to get used to the movements, but my glutes are still killed when I woke up this morning.
Oh yeah, brutal, isn't it?
Morning, Vinny Brown. Hi guys.
Morning, Vinny.
Good
All right.
thing Wednesday is a
Here we
bit
go,
easier.
Trod.
Leg
Okay,
day was a beast.
So the big thing with this one is, you've got your towel set up. You need to really bring your bum back like this, and then pull using your arms. Hold it for 3 seconds, and then back down for 1 second. Pause. Pull. Really using the lats. You're really trying, when you're doing that hold there, to feel that there's as much of the weight as you can handle in your arms. I can really feel my lats working there, okay? And what we're aiming for is to try and get these hands as close to the hips as possible. Okay, there we go.
Diane Norbury saying, watching from my desk this morning, looking forward to doing the workout when I get home. Get at it, Diane, you got it.
Okay, now This is the one where, you know, if you're not flexible enough yet, you need to just do a normal active middle splits where you go as wide as you can and squeeze your legs together. Okay, anybody else that wants to have a go, come down to the ground, use your hands, push up, stand up, back down. So you push with your hands and pull with your legs.
Morning/evening, Miguel. Got Tessa Richards in the house, Patricia Sturby, Lou Bayers, Max Silver. Loved the photos that went up yesterday on the Movement Mastermind group, brother. What a gym location. Sydney Harbour at its best. Declan Lee, Simon Morgan.
All right, good stuff. Round one is finished.
Great to have you all on the stream.
Got a few good pictures up yesterday. I saw Miguel put up a picture as well, and a couple of days ago Roy Stern has been doing one of those awesome water workouts with a big 12-litre bottle of water as a weight.
Yeah, good work.
Vinny
mate.
Brown saying the benefits of doing these at 5:30 a.m. in my basement. No one to make a harassment claim doing that frog stretch. Wait till we do frog pumps, mate. You'll love that one.
More of a dance move.
Remember, tribe, we do have a draw for the merch pack happening this Friday on the
Okay, here we go,
pre-workout
round
show.
two.
Get your photos up. Best workout photos, best sweat session photos. Make sure you use the hashtag @homeworkouts. The photos have to go to the UMS Movement Mastermind Facebook group, so you'll have to have joined that group. $200 merch pack being drawn. Gunnar, of course, was the winner of the first one. His merch is in the post on the way. You get to choose out of 4 different t-shirt designs. You get 2 t-shirts and 1 hoodie. It's a great little merch pack. We got Rad sporting one of the t-shirts today, the Shut Up and Do Some Burpees. We also got the Motion is Lotion t-shirt. You'll get a Unity Gym hoodie. Be able to represent the tribe. Actually put the merch site, the swag merch site in the description.
Oh yeah, chuck that up.
Just
Yeah, there's a
giving
couple
you
other things in there as well, like tank tops and other little designs, which is cool.
Just giving everyone a bit of time to do a few more reps if you're doing more reps than me. Okay, here we go. Going into the downward frog. Squeezing the knees together. Relax. Tensing the glutes and pushing the legs out. Guys, don't pay off this stuff. This is the stuff that makes you flexible. A lot of our members online and in the gym all want to be able to do the middle splits. You got to work it. You got to get there, and we only do actual middle split workouts once a week. So this is it. This is the middle splits training for the whole week. Everything else is just general mobility that you see me doing at the end of the workout. But this is the workout where we're, really trying to build some flexibility in the middle splits. All right, here we go.
Luke is saying we could use some of that down at the Sydney Harbour this morning. I think some of that basement action, so there's no harassment claims. I'm sure, Luke, you and Max look grouse down there by the Sydney Harbour this morning, doing little frog pumps.
If anyone wants to peruse the Unity Gym merch, I've just linked the site in the comments, and I'll put it in the description as well. There's some pretty cool kit there. Represent the tribe, especially if you're training down at Sydney Harbour.
That's it. Yeah, it is good to see everyone complaining about the legs as well. Warms my heart.
Oh yeah, we got some leg.
We've got some sore legs going around.
Yeah.
Sheila Tan's very sore. Yeah, I've started a new program this phase round, and I've cut back on the sets just to take it a bit easier to focus on learning, and it still doesn't make a difference. I am so sore. Even though it's not as much of a harder workout today, gang, I'm sure because everyone's feeling so sore, it will take just as much mental and physical effort to even get down there and stretch and train. These are some of the days that some of the amateurs, they take off. But if you're here now training with us, then you are becoming a pro. Excellence is a habit.
Whew. Yeah, this workout, guys. I knew how tough Monday and Tuesday would be, and Thursday and Friday, because we're repeating them twice. So I intentionally made Wednesday a day for a little bit of recovery, just not as challenging. I mean, look, in all honesty, especially the planche movement, if you push yourself in the planche, that's a very hard movement to do, very challenging. But the way that I'm using it with reduced volume is definitely, an easier day of training. So really make sure that you use it the way it's meant to be used, and allow your body to recover, so that tomorrow, because I'm still feeling it from Monday. Today I've still got sore muscles in my upper body, so we need to be ready for tomorrow, where we're going to be repeating the same thing again. And anyone that did that Monday workout, we had a lot of people saying, Jesus, that was hard. And it was. Right, here we go.
Yeah, it's quite common in the gym on our Wednesdays sessions, on our straight arm strength sessions. A lot of beginners kind of come in and think, oh, this was a bit easier, but that's okay because I'm a bit sore from the previous 2 days. But as you really get into these straight arm strength days and progress with your planches and levers, this seems to be the day that everyone sweats the most. The gym looks like a mess after these days. So it is very challenging. Anyone who has trained with me in the gym on this particular movement, you'll know that I say the length that I come forward is distanced by me rolling over my toes. You can see as Rad comes forward, he flips over onto the top of his foot. Now, as long as your wrists can take that, I use that as my measurement. So I know I'm consistent each rep.
And if your wrists can't take it, you can turn your hands out. It's okay to do that.
Max couldn't join Luke today, so he's sure the frogs look pretty sus down by the harbour. Luke said two's always better than one.
Squeeze the knees into the ground.
Sounds like my Friday night, Luke.
Okay, tense the glutes, pulling the legs apart. Okay, squeeze the knees into the ground.
Just saying, guys, a couple of pictures of this movement. That'd look great on the UMS Mastermind group for the Daily Grind Challenge that we're drawing at the end of the week.
One more.
If anyone's game,
Take it up a notch.
that'll throw you right up the front.
All right.
If you want that swag pack, you know what you got to do.
Oh,
I love it.
it's catching up with me. Okay, here we go, tribe. Get those lats firing up. Keep the elbows straight.
Yeah, really work on depressing those lats through this movement, gang.
Gunnar Nielsen saying this is still a challenge, mate.
Oh yeah.
It sure is.
How about the soundtrack this morning? Nice one, Richie.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Woo!
I'm forgetting what it's like to be in a club these days, so this is the closest I'll get. Club Unity.
4 weeks confirmed. Lockdown continues this morning. Everyone. 4 more weeks.
You know, during lockdown, my training has been better than ever and more consistent, and my eating's been better, so I'm really making an effort to focus on the positives here, and it just means I'm going to be even more jacked as we come out of this. So that's good, although I'd much prefer to be not jacked and out of lockdown.
And Unity Gym Tribe members, we're going to be going live again straight after the workout this morning, just to give you a bit of an update on what's going on. So make sure you jump over to the Unity Gym Tribe Facebook group. We'll make it
Mother.
8:45, maybe.
Quarter to 9?
Give us a bit of time.
Yeah, quarter to 9.
Special
Holy
stream,
moly.
flash stream we'll call it.
How's everyone going? Is anyone doing the straddle ups? Anyone got to that level yet? I want to know why I keep putting my shoes on and taking them off. I don't like doing planche leans without shoes. It just feels really uncomfortable on my feet and I end up like doing an awkward movement. I find with shoes on way better. But when I do straddle ups, I can't really do them with shoes on. The shoes get in the way of it all, so that's why. Whew.
Let's go, try. Remember, people don't fail due to a lack of ability. People fail due to a lack of heart. Let's show how much heart we've got. Smash that like button. Send some love to Rad. And
Here we go,
let's
tribe.
get this workout finished. One in the bank.
Yeah, guys, we've got to take care of our bodies. It's the only place we get to live.
Here we go.
Let's give ourselves, our bodies at that 4% of the day.
Yeah, Roy Stern saying my toes hurt. These planche leans are real on the toes.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Max Silver saying for active middle splits, should we press the outside of our feet to the ground or roll to the inside of our feet?
Outside, I'll explain that for you in a minute. Right? The soles of your feet. What you should do, that is no good. You should turn your feet like this and press down, and much easier is to go like that and pull down into the ground, but that ain't good. Puts too much pressure on the side of the knee.
Sam Adams is saying my sternum cracked in about 6 places on the towel exercise.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's going to open you up.
Whoops.
Nice work, Sam.
Also appreciating Richie on the decks this morning. Lee Clark saying my straddle ups are a bit wobbly this morning.
That's okay.
So
I
what,
feel
Lee's-
good, Lee.
Lee's good at those straddle ups, though.
Mine are feeling really good today. Like, I think that deload week really helped.
What? Evidence-based science actually worked?
Okay, guys, really get those lats going. I can really feel my lats working on this when I do it. That moment when you're holding, if you're really pulling down, doing it properly, you can feel it under there. Woo!
Doing well, team. Keep it up. Hopefully those sore legs are starting to feel a little bit more warm, a little bit more mobile.
Woo! Hopefully. So watch this, Max. So this, it's a good question, and a lot of people do their middle split like that, and that is really bad. So see how my feet go like that, okay? And then what you want to do is, the easiest way I found when I was learning is to put my hands on the ground and get to the point where I can't really go any further, turn the toes out, and then squeeze the legs together. But then as you get better, when your toes are pointing out like that, it allows you to just go down deeper, a bit more comfortably. But you see, every time I come up, see how my feet go on the ground?
Just like that.
Woo!
Great stuff, team. Keep pushing it. We don't stop exercising because we grow old. We grow old because we stop exercising. So on the channel now, we've got a whole bunch of 21 and 18-year-olds.
You're not broke because you don't have money. You don't have money because you're broke.
My man. It sounded very, dude, where's my car? Where's my car, dude?
Woo! All right, team. Good. So, we're just doing 4 rounds of all the stuff this week. I'll see how we go. I've just got to see how it feels, but we might do 5 rounds of everything in peak week. But what we're going to do now, this one, if you haven't watched the tutorials, you really need to pay attention here. You must keep your shoulders depressed and retracted at all times, and your elbows stay still, and we're doing a closed kinetic chain Cuban rotation. So where your feet go depends on how hard it is. So you really have to be honest with yourself that your shoulders are staying still and your elbows are staying still and the movement's happening like this, okay? So this is a lot of creative flair coming from me here to make this movement happen so that we can train our shoulders in a way that normally requires weights, right? That's what it's all about. 1, and then slowly down. 2. Slowly down. 3.
Man, that looks like an exercise.
Sorry?
That looks like a tough one.
Uh,
Keep working, team. Let us know how you go with that one.
Oh man.
This
Woo.
one's definitely going to take a fair bit of practice.
And if you can't do it, if you can't control it, then you've got to back it off by bringing your legs further back and focus on just the activation of the movement, teaching yourself how to activate that external rotation pattern. But it's a beautiful movement and it works. I can still feel it in the areas of my shoulders that I do if I'm using weights or a barbell or a cable or whatever. It's just a closed kinetic chain version.
Gunnar said when you get older you need to add more exercise, Will. Gunnar, on that respect, someone who runs 40 to 60 Ks a week and then trains in here and does referee training.
We're all thinking,
Mate.
you really should be doing a bit more than
Yeah,
that.
you
That's
could
not-
probably pick up the effort a little.
Probably.
I want
40
to see 100 Ks a weekend.
Gunnar the machine.
Absolute weapon.
All right, how's everyone feeling? I do feel more limber today. The deload has settled in. Body's starting to feel good again. The upper body and actually the lower body, the DOMS is very real though. Who's feeling the DOMS from week 1 of the new phase? Or is it just me? Am I just being the wimp?
Little column A, little column B.
I gotta pucker
Yeah,
up.
jump in the comment section, guys, when you get the chance. Give us a Y if you're doing and following along with the workout, and let us know how you're feeling from yesterday and the day before.
A
Fingers
Y.
crossed you'll all recover enough for tomorrow's session.
All right. Woo. Here we go.
Well, Andy Lawson's just jumped in. How do, folks? Just checking in after finishing my Tuesday workout.
Nice one,
Andy
buddy.
Lawson, how do you feel?
One.
And everyone else, you can let Andy Lawson know how he's going to feel tomorrow.
2.
Good to hear. Roy Stern said yes, and the legs are cramping from yesterday. Gonna feel okay, but very sore. Same with Luke.
Oh wow, they're tough. Tough.
Remember, guys, when Rad stops, that doesn't mean you need to stop. He's just taking it a little bit easy. It's leaving some in the tank because he's got another monster workout to film today. So if you feel like you've got a little bit more in the tank, get an extra 1, 2, or 3 reps.
Whew. and use this opportunity to recharge for tomorrow. When everybody bringing in their best effort tomorrow, we know how horrible those single arm rope pulls are with the pauses. We've actually got edited versions of the tutorials now for you guys for the Unity Gym Tribe, so I'll upload those into the Unity Gym Tribe Facebook page straight after this so that they're bumped to the top and you can all watch them again. Last set, everyone.
Dave Clark is following along with us. Good work, Dave. Keep it up, mate.
Dave.
Here we go. Guys, you cannot pour from an empty cup. We need to take care of ourselves. If we keep putting in and not looking after ourselves, our nutrition, our sleep, and just like days like this, a slightly easier workout, then we're going to run ourselves into the ground. So these days are even more important sometimes than the big monster sessions of Monday and Tuesday.
All right, we'll just do a small amount of gentle stretching today. Get into those hip flexors a little bit. My hip flexors are very sore from yesterday. Quads. Okay. Change.
Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. A lot of people were very motivated Monday for the new phase and yesterday as well. And I'm sure today habit is kicking in a little bit more than motivation to keep you going. The sore legs, the sore upper body. First week hits different. But make sure you keep at it, gang.
Glutes here.
Remember team, one does not simply sit on the toilet after legs day. But if we can stretch it out, treat ourselves, we're going to get back to normal a little bit earlier. Sheila has said, I need to watch those tutorials again. Yeah, now that you've seen it in action and practiced a little bit, you're probably going to get a lot more out of the tutorials second time round.
Yeah.
Got a bit more context.
I'll post them again straight after this workout, everyone.
Felix is sweating it out with us. Great to see. I hope you guys are enjoying this stretching. Remember that your workout is not done until after the stretches. That's something that most people fall short on. And that is not what this tribe is all about. Try to remember how difficult these workouts are this week, team, because workouts like this, they never get easier. You just get better at them. So you can remember what it's like week 3, week 4, how much easier they feel. They'll still feel hard, but that progress is you. It's entirely you. These workouts do not get easier.
Guys, it's really important. I know, I don't know what it's like around the world at the moment, but I know what it's like in Sydney, and it's pretty, people are not coping very well mentally right now. There's a lot going on. It seems to be a divide that's being created between people, where some people are feeling that this is a really bad thing that the government's doing, and a lot of people are even going down the conspiracy hole. And then there's other people that are just really upset that people aren't doing what the government says so that we can come out of this, and it's creating a lot of issues for people. But I get into conversations sometimes with people and they say, what should we do? What do you think? What do you this? And my answer very quickly is, I think we should practice Stoicism. And a lot of people don't understand what that is. To be a Stoic means that you put zero effort into things that you can't influence the outcome of, and you put an insane amount of effort into the things that you can influence the outcome of. And before understanding that concept, I think a lot of people really fail at that. I know I certainly did. Like, have a think about even just mental energy. Like, how much thought do you put in a day into something that you can't affect the outcome of at all? Like, there's nothing that you can do about it, but we get consumed by these things. Now, if you come to that realization, if you come to that point where you think, okay, I'm going to try practicing Stoicism, then doing a workout every day for an hour is one of the most important things that you can do. Because I don't know anybody that valued being fit, that used to come to Unity Gym before the lockdown, that was doing online coaching with us at a gym before a lockdown. None of those people are going to feel good about themselves if you come out of this lockdown and you've put fat on, you've lost strength, you've lost flexibility, and you feel like you've gone back 6 months in your training. That's a really hard thing to deal with. And so, you know, MJ, we had a chat the other day. I know for some people reach out and say, man, I just can't get into these at-home workouts. I can tell you right now that having to do these live streams is very hard for me. It is very, very hard. I have to now do workouts that we've written that cater for everybody rather than the workouts that I would write for myself that I do. You know, I'm at a different level than most people, and I do workouts a little bit differently than the average person. Of course I would. I've been training for 20 years. So doing this here right now, this is not easy for me. I mean, I'm sitting here right now talking to a camera. You know, I don't even know who's listening or who's watching. I'm just talking to a camera. But we have to find a way in times like this to practice Stoicism, to recognize the things that you can influence, that you can actually come out of this period and go, look what I achieved, rather than come out of this period and go, look how far backwards I went in the things that matter to me. And we say this all the time. It starts with what you do in the morning, how you get out of bed. The first thing you do in the morning rolls on through your day. And so we used to say this last year with the lockdowns, with the workout. It doesn't even matter if you don't do a good workout. Like MJ, if you joined in today and you didn't even do a really good workout, just by pressing play and doing something, you kickstart a habit. And if you turn up again tomorrow, and then the next day, you're going to feel very empowered to turn up on Monday. And once you do a full week, 5 days, it doesn't matter if you didn't get the great result or like train really hard, but you've started a habit that has a roll-on effect. And that will change you dramatically. It really will. So I hope that helps some of you, because I know that a lot of people are really struggling, during this period. And at least here, if you are in lockdown, at least you have the opportunity to have a bit of banter with us. If you guys comment, we'll all comment back and have a little bit of a fun together. And I guarantee you that I'm struggling here just like any of you would be. So we can struggle together. We can get through it together. And we're also, personally, we've got the added stress of our business being dramatically affected by these lockdowns. And we just got to focus on the things that we can control. We have to. It's all we can do. Because if we go down that rabbit hole of just feeling like we don't have control over anything and nothing's working for us, then that just compounds and it gets worse and worse and worse. This is probably only really going to mean anything to an Australian, maybe people in the UK, because I know Home and Away is really big over there. You guys know Dieter Brummer committed suicide on the weekend? You probably don't know who Dieter Brummer is, because he hasn't done much, at least in Australia, since Home and Away. He's 45, and when you look him up, if you Google him, you'll remember him. He was a heartthrob. He was very, very successful and famous in the 90s. So he's 2 years older than me. And he committed suicide. He was found dead in his home in Sydney on the weekend. This whole thing is really affecting people. It
Yeah,
really,
Roy
really
Stern's
is.
saying Shane. His name was Shane on Home
Shane,
Away.
is that what Roy's saying?
Shane Parrish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Google him. You'll recognise him straight away, Will. But it's just it's a real thing, what's going on right now. Mental health is a really big deal, and exercise is one of the best proven combatants for depression. In fact, it's actually the only thing that's been proven to clinically reverse depression. Medication doesn't reverse depression, it suppresses it. Exercise can actually cure it. It's the only thing that's been proven to cure it, isn't it, Jan?
Diane Norbury, I agree 100%. She'd say, not meaning to be critical of those who struggle, but lack of resilience and stoicism seem to be a modern failing. It's one of the biggest reasons why we exercise. You exercise to harden the mind, soul and spirit, not just the body. And it certainly works, putting yourself under excessive extreme loads, loaded on a barbell, kettlebells, dumbbells, whatever you prefer to use, or calisthenics. That's what it's doing. It's hardening the mind. And anyone who knows me or has followed me or been in the inner circle email list for a while knows that I've suffered and battled depression my whole life, and I talk about it very openly because it's the reason why I exercise. I don't exercise for vanity metrics. I exercise because it's a survival instinct, Anyway, guys, we're going to continue this discussion over on the Unity Gym Tribe Facebook page now, and we want all of you Unity
Why don't
Gym
we just
members
go live straight away there?
jump over.
At least our tribe is still online now. So, Unity Gym members, jump over to the Facebook group, the Unity Gym Tribe Facebook group, and we'll go live as soon as we can, which will be less than 5 minutes.
Richie just has to switch the stream over.
It'll be less than 5 minutes. It'll probably be in about 3 minutes. So jump on over, guys.
Great work, everybody. Fantastic workout. It is really, really good to connect with you all in the mornings. Everyone, including everyone tuning in from around the world. Smash that like button. Please, please, please share the stream on your social channels. You never know who needs to see this, who needs to get involved in the morning. Connection's far more important than ever before at the moment. And we will all see you tomorrow for a much harder, more fast-paced workout again. Great work, everyone.
Thanks for jumping on, team. Just a little shout out. I see Sheila and Peter
Health is about performance, not just body image.
You better be willing to accept what you're going to have to do to get there.
We'll start focusing on movement goals, strength goals, flexibility goals.
When you nail that skill, it's there forever.
The body image goal doesn't get you that
It's
far.
the consistency and frequency that's going to get you there. It's not the intensity.
There's no shortcuts to mastery and movement. Destination doesn't change overnight, but your direction will.
The gym is not the place to beat up the body that you hate. It's the place to build the body that you love.
We are the gym that teaches people how to move instead of just exercise, because we believe that health is about performance, not just body image.